Yep, that's right. We're making sweet corn ice cream. Let's get started. Let's start by taking 2 ears of corn and getting them nice and charred on all sides in a very hot cast iron skillet. Now, before you get upset, the corn itself is not going into our ice cream. But there's no sense in wasting some perfectly good corn, so I grilled it, cut it off the cob, put a little bit of oil down in the pan, and put those cobs right back in there to get charred even further. You can put that grilled corn in a salad, in a risotto, in pasta, whatever you like, but we won't be needing it for the ice cream. You want to turn your cobs every 2 to 3 minutes to be sure you get nice, even grill marks on all sides. Then remove them from the pan and cut them both in half lengthwise. Place them in the bottom of a 2-quart sauce pot and cover them in half a cup of sugar. Pour over your milk and your cream and cook this over medium-low heat until it comes to a gentle simmer, not quite a boil. Use your wooden spoon to kind of break apart some of that corn off the cob into your milk base to impart more of that sweet, sweet corn flavor. Once your mix has simmered for about 5 to 7 minutes, you want to pour it into a bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, and let it steep in the fridge for at least 2 hours, or up to overnight if you want to really get corny. I know, I'm sorry, but it's a corn video, so what did you expect, honestly? As you remove each cob from the milk base, you want to take your time and squeeze out as much liquid from each cob as possible. You can literally see some of that charred corn coming out as I squeeze the life out of each of these cobs of corn. So if you're having a rough day, this is the time to let out all that anger and frustration. Over a clean pot, place that fine mesh strainer, your lime zest, and your lemon zest, and strain your milk mix. Not only are we removing the corn kernels here, but we're also imparting some amazing acidic flavor into our ice cream base that will help us balance the sweet and salty flavors. Now we want to cook this over medium-low heat, add a little bit of kosher salt, and mix it all together. We're going to bring this mixture to a low simmering boil as we temper our eggs into it. In a medium bowl, we'll whisk together our egg yolks and sugar. Be sure that the sugar is completely dissolved into the yolks before starting to temper. Using a small measuring cup or a ladle, slowly add your warm milk mixture into your eggs. This is tempering. Adding the cream slowly to the eggs is very important. If you add the hot mix too fast or all at once, you'll just end up with scrambled eggs, so definitely take your time with this step. By gradually adding in your cream, you're slowly bringing the eggs to the same temperature as your milk mix. When you've added about 3/4 of the base, you can add the eggs to the rest of the cream, whisking as you add, and bring that to a soft boil. You'll know it's ready when you stick in a spoon and it's thick enough to coat the back. If you fear you may have some scrambly bits hiding at the bottom of your pot, don't worry, just pour it through another strainer into a bowl and over an ice bath. Being careful not to let any of that ice water get into your mix, we're going to whisk this until it cools down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit or until your arm falls off, whichever happens first. Now you can either place it in an airtight container in the freezer for 4 hours or put it in an ice cream machine and just watch this beautiful magic take place. I was in an absolute trance as I watched this ice cream churn. The lime zest swirling in there, the charred bits. I had to go in for a taste, and y'all, it did not disappoint. Both the freezer method and the ice cream machine produced a super silky smooth sweet corn ice cream. Finish it off with some salted caramel corn, lime zest and lime juice, and just indulge in this sweet summer treat.